Hello and welcome again from the Maniac Guy, coming to you up here from Maine. So just going to do a really short video today. I'm not really going to do a lot of testing, stabbing, slashing, stuff like that, but I'm just going to be talking about the Ka-Bar, often imitated but never duplicated. So kind of talk you guys through that just really quick. So what I have here is I've got it's actually a Ka-Bar, as you can see right here. It's a Ka-Bar, and this is it says right underneath of it, Olean, New York. All Ka-Bars are made in Olean, New York, and they'll be stamped just like this. There is a lot of different imitations out there, so just beware of that. That's the main reason why I'm putting this video out here. And this is it's marked USN for U.S. Navy. If you guys can see that, and this is a U.S. Navy Mark 1. This is the MK1. So this was actually the original design. I mean, this is a kind of a obviously, this is a new knife. This isn't a World War II era knife, but it's made by the same company in Olean, New York, right there in the same factory. These were originally, Ka-Bar's original story is, I mean, there was originally the MK2 fighting knife and the MK1 knives were actually originally made by a lot of people. I think Camillus was the first ones out there. Union, who were the original people that coined Ka-Bar, and there was a bunch of companies out there. But Ka-Bars, there's a really cool story, a lot of neat information out there on them. So, but these guys were the original Ka-Bar, the actual Ka-Bar that branded it Ka-Bar and became synonymous with it, mainly because of the U.S. Marine Corps and the Army's MK2 fighting knife. So they do have different styles. There's even a Coast Guard one and everything. This one here isn't one of the fighting knives. The MK1 was more of a deck knife or utility knife for the U.S. Navy, and I kind of like it just because it's not like a really long fighting knife. This is a really good quality knife. This was a gift to me from my daughter. You can expect to. I actually got this year, and I've been carrying it a lot when I'm out shooting, hiking, things like that. You can expect to spend probably, I think this was right around $80, and you can expect to spend on an actual Ka-Bar between $60 or between $70 and $90 or so. But those are some things you want to look for. This is a good thing. It's actually got a pinned pommel on there, and it's a stacked leather handle. Really good, comfortable fit and feel in the hand. Really nice leather for the sheath. Fits in there really good. You probably expect it's going to have to stretch a little bit if you do get one when you first get it. Just a super great utility knife. I've pounded on some trees with this and done a few things. Again, this isn't that kind of video. So be very careful when you're out there. If you want to get a real Ka-Bar, you know, it's gonna be very clearly marked. The packaging is gonna indicate that, and as a matter of fact, I'll grab the packaging and show you guys. Okay, so the boxing, when you get one of these in, it's gonna be very clearly marked Ka-Bar. It's a registered trademark. See right on the end, Ka-Bar, made in Olean, New York, USA. So this is definitely made in USA knife. On this side, you're gonna see the tag there, which let's see. It says Ka-Bar 2225, and it's very clearly marked. Mark 1 brown, knife made in USA. The sheaths are made in Mexico, so you can expect to see that. But that's what that looks like there. And then when you open up the box, this actually came with a cardboard kind of sheath around it to kind of keep it protected. And you can expect to see a little bit of paperwork in the box when you get it. With the story of Ka-Bar, where it came from, and kind of just gives you the details and the specs on the knife, care and treatment of the knife, and a little story on the Ka-Bar story, where the name came from and all that stuff. So, and again, you know, kind of the one that made him famous was the old Marine Corps Mark II fighting knife. And I'll probably eventually get one and do a comparison video for you guys. I'm just a little bit more of a fan of the Mark 1. I just think it's more comfortable to carry, and I'm a bigger fan of a medium-sized knife than a very large knife, I guess. So just remember, guys, when you're making a purchase on one of these, don't just click on the first thing that says Ka-Bar. You're gonna want to make sure it's got all this stuff with it. You're gonna want to make sure it's the original artifact, so to say, because there is a lot of imitations out there. but nobody really gets it right. Obviously, if you want a Ka-Bar, you got to go and get an actual Ka-Bar from only in New York. So there it is. But yeah, so this is the U.S. Navy, the USN Ka-Bar Mark 1. And again, so all of them are always going to be made. They're going to be marked Ka-Bar because that's the name of the company now that they've reopened it. And they're always going to come from Ole in New York. So beware if you're buying some of these ones that have it painted on, or the markings are a little different. This is not painted. This is right in the blade. They use a nice Crovan steel, so these are not like a cheap quality steel like you'll see on some of these other ones. And there's just a ton of imitations that you'll find on several different sites out there, from Amazon, you know, and through Bud K and all over the place, really. So just be careful. If you think you're getting a Ka-Bar, be sure that you're actually getting a Ka-Bar. I guarantee you it's worth the little bit of extra money that you're going to spend, and you're getting a piece of history. So that's my little rant on the Ka-Bar. So just beware what you're buying. And all right, well, thanks again for joining, and appreciate you guys being along. It's always nice to share things with you guys. And I'm sure, you know, moving forward down the road, we'll do some testing on this and things like that. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about the knife real quick. So, all right, well, hey, have a good one, guys. And until next time, have a good one. Take care.